You know, being injured sucks. And I don't think any runner likes to hear any diagnosis. Specifically when they say, yeah, you're not going to be running for a while. But we've all been there. October of 2021, that's when things changed. I want to see what my body can do. I want to see what my limits are. My name's David, and I'm the plant-powered runner. My body just can't hold up to this training anymore. Or can it? It's been 30 days. It's been 60 days. And now I'm pushing for running 90 days in a row, 10 kilometers or more. Can I do it? Let's find out. I've always wanted to know where my running limits are and how far I can run. How many days I can run in a row? Will I get faster by running at the same heart rate? Is MAF training and zone 2 training the way to run? Will I get hurt along the way? How much weight can I lose? I've run a few marathons, half marathons, 10K. I've also been burned out from running too fast all the time. In September of 2019, I started my running adventure using the Maffetone Method, a.k.a. running slow using the 180 minus your age formula. By the end of October 2020, I'd run more in 1 year than ever before and completed my first solo 50 miler. In 2021, I had a few injuries that stopped my running improvements. In August, I set a goal of running for 12 days in a row to explore running using heart rate zone 2 training as opposed to my Maffetone method, and be consistent running to see the effects on my cardiovascular system, pace, weight, sleeping habits. I added links to the 2 videos I made on running 30 days and 60 days in the description below, so have a watch of those. I just finished running 10 kilometers or more for 60 days straight, and I decided to go for it again. 90 days, 10 kilometers or more every single day. I feel strong. I feel very committed. I have a goal that I want to achieve, and putting in the time on my feet, running slow has made all the difference in making sure that I can go the distance. 90 days is no joke, and considering that I am in uncharted territory, this is all new to me. I'm not too sure how all of this is going to end, but running in zone 2 is certainly helping me achieve the goals that I would like to do. So fingers crossed that things continue to go in the right direction. He said that this was going to be smart. Actually, no one said it was going to be easy either. Just got to make the best of what I'm about to do. Just keep plugging forward. Day 61. Let's do this, baby. Just another day. It's just another day. Get out and run. Well, it's a cold one today. Day 64. Oh, I really didn't want to be out here. I got belted with ice pellets, rain, my jacket zipper busted, so I'm a little chilly. Another half marathon on a Sunday, 5 minutes faster. Makes me happy. I love these longer runs, and I like how it's progressing, how it's turning out. I feel really good. I mean, the last 4 kilometers I find it's a little harder to keep the heart rate steady, so I don't have cardiac drift. You just want it to start later on, not so soon. After yesterday's half marathon, things just seem to be flowing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's bits of snow, like it's snowing. Welcome to October in Canada. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes and I'm sure it'll change. Okay, this is the first day I am wearing leggings. Yeah, it's gonna be another 6 months of this. Woo! The joy of running in Canada. Outside. Sometimes the anxiety creeps up and my stomach starts to go, and then I start stacking things on top of one another of all the things that could go wrong. Yeah, that was this morning. And now after a run, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Happy place, baby, happy place.
Hi there, sir.
How are you?
Good, how are you? How's that body of yours?
I am absolutely fantastic.
How many days in a row?
68.
Oh, wow.
68.
And counting.
Doing the last 2 weekends on Sundays I did half marathon.
Wow.
So this.
It's 58 for today. And printed receipt.
Well, that turned out better than I expected. All right, just keep doing what I'm doing, because clearly what I'm doing is working. Question of the day. What are you training for? What race are you training for? Or are you taking the time to build your aerobic base? It's hard in the wee hours in the morning. I love it. I love the early morning, but this is when this starts thinking way too much. Cheers. I just couldn't wait, so I gotta be prepared. In August, when I started this whole adventure, my pace was about a 7:25, and running at 10 kilometers was 1 hour, 14 minutes and change, basically. In 1 month, I dropped it down to 1 hour and 8 minutes at a 6:50 pace, which was awesome. I saw improvements happening. After 60 days, I dropped my time down to 1 hour, 6 minutes, 53 seconds with an average pace of 6:41, which was just incredible to see the results continuing. It's gonna be a hard run. It's cold. Yeah, you see snow on the ground. It snowed before Halloween. Well, it's not like a major snowfall. It was. So remember when I talked about, having a hard time getting out the door? Sometimes one of the only things that really works is if I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just do what it is I need to do, because it hijacks my thinking. I've needed new shoes for a little while, so I decided I'd take a trip to Markham and head into the Running Free store. This is the only place that I can get ultras, and it's the only place that I really enjoy visiting because they have so much equipment. Fingers crossed that they have the Turin 6s. Well, today's the day, guys. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna run the fastest 5K I possibly can. Day 72. 2-hour run today. After yesterday's 5K, holy crap, that was a good field trial. But, I really was quite surprised. I didn't think I'd do as well as I did, specifically without doing any speed work. So, hey, yeah, things are progressing in the right way. I'm good with that. But today, the legs were, a little bit sore. And that's to be expected. Well, this is day 73, and I'm off to work. I got my laptop, I got my water bottle, I'm good to go for the day. And I haven't run yet because it's a busy, busy day and I slept in. So I'm gonna have to figure that out later on in the day. But anyways, this is how I roll, guys. It's off to work I go. I certainly have noticed a big change in me and my mental health and how I feel throughout the day. I'm certainly much happier than I was when I wasn't running. And they have this great little trail system it's not very difficult, but they got this trail system that's in here that is awesome. And they decorate it. So this is I don't know what this is. The Halloween kind of thing. This is day 76. I am running today in my home area. The last 2 days I've been out showing properties in different areas, and they wanted to start really early in the morning, and hence I didn't have enough time to get my run in and drive there to be on time. Yeah, this is kind of awkward, but I find myself hanging out in the washroom in the morning a little bit because I just don't want to have an accident when I'm out running. Hey honey, can you pass me some toilet paper? My calves are a little sore today, so I was using my massage gun, and hopefully that works. Just my right calf is a little bit more sore than the other one. Good morning, and today is day 78. Oh my gosh, it's been crazy this week. Anyways, lots of ups and downs, and today I thought, you know what, different mindset, back on home turf again today. I got a busy day, but yeah, getting out when the weather is nicer, it's always very helpful. It's just when it gets cold that it's the transition to warm and transition to cold that is always, I don't really like, but you know, hey, I'm just grateful that I'm able to run, and today is a good day. I'm always looking for a new place to go run. So today I'm gonna go to the town where Schitt's Creek was filmed. That's the comedy show, Schitt's Creek. It was filmed in Ontario. And one of the places that I'm close to is Goodwood. So we're gonna drive to Goodwood. We're gonna go for a run, check out some of the sights. All right, I'm in Goodwood, or should I say I'm in Schitt's Creek. Anyways, this is the Tropical Cafe that was in the show. And then back there, that's Bob's Garage. Day 81. I'm flipping happy. The sun is shining. And I can't believe on day 81, how does this happen? Oh, the consistency is awesome. My body feels amazing. I feel alive. There's so many benefits to running. Come here. This whole running early thing sucks. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Day 82. Here I come. Looking forward to this one. Whew. This is gonna be an awesome run this morning. Oh, I gotta get out there early. I have to get this thing done soon because I don't have much time. My day starts early today. And it actually ended late last night. So I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. You know, as you get older, it's harder to recover. So you need to make sure, Dave, talking to you, Dave, I'm talking to all the Daves out there. But listen, on a serious note, you got to be able to eat healthy. I mean, those leafy greens, right? If you can have some turmeric, I actually take turmeric every day. I find food is medicine, and if you're eating quality whole foods, that's a good place to start. It's got to get easier. It really does. But I think I'm just getting faster, not that it's getting easier. Good morning, and again, it's day 84. Time just keeps on ticking, my friends. Time to get out and do another 10K. What an epic day. This is my fastest to date. Oh my gosh, the comeback is on, baby. While out showing properties, I always have lots of time to think about all kinds of things. And today I spent a lot of time thinking about when I was going to end this adventure. When was I going to land the plane? Because my body was talking to me, and it was slowly starting to weigh on my mind. 86, and it is windy today. Woo. And it's warm. Let's get out and continue on this crazy adventure. I don't know how many more days I'm going to do this. I think my body is maybe starting to tell me I need a little bit of rest. But we're getting close to another milestone. We'll see. Just a little windy. Day 87, and some people have asked me, am I overtraining? I have to say, like, this experiment, with me running every day has really made a big difference on the quality of sleep that I'm getting, because man, when I put my head down, I am out. I don't wake up. The cats are bugging me and everything else. My wife has to kick me to get me up. Not that I want to wake up at, 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, the cats get me up at 5:30 in the morning. They do. A big thing for me to be able to continue to do this running everyday thing is stretching. I have to make sure that there's a proper warm-up and a proper cool down, because if not, I can slowly start to feel my muscles getting tight. Look, there's no sugarcoating it. My body feels it. I feel it more and more the longer I'm going, and my watch doesn't even tell me that I need like a day's rest anymore. Now it's like all the way up to like I need 4 days rest. And maybe I'm overtraining. So let's talk about some of those things. My watch may say one thing when it comes to recovery, but my body may say something totally different. And it doesn't take the aches and pains in the muscles into consideration. So that's really where you got to pay attention to the cues that your body is telling you. Otherwise, yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. Day 89. It's over, man. It's it. It's over. When I got up this morning, I felt amazing. Not one problem. But, I think I ran maybe 100 meters, and then I felt a little something in the top of my knee. So I always said I would stop running every day when I felt something. Well, today I felt something. So it's a good thing, because in about 3 hours, I go down to see my chiropractor and I see what's going on. So this is a perfect time if something's gonna happen. Just because I'm not running doesn't mean I'm not gonna actually get out there and do something. I'm actually going for a power walk. A little cold. I'm just shorts and a t-shirt. I didn't want to go back home, so I thought, okay, well, let's just get out there and see how a walk does. All good things come to an end. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to continue. But I had to listen to my body, and I had to evaluate where I was at, and I had to be honest with myself. After 90 days, I ended up running a 10 kilometer with a pace of 6:34 in a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. And that was the fastest that I had run in a long time. So in that time, I was 50 seconds faster per kilometer at the end of this 90-day adventure that I took on. To chart my adventure, it's always interesting to see where the beginning is and where you end up. So when you start at 7:25 and you work your way down to a 6:46 on average on the month, it's pretty cool to see that you're moving in the right direction. The total amount of time that I was running per month ended up peaking at about 40 hours for the month of October. My heart rate pretty much stayed steady. So when I graphed out all of my runs for the 90 days, this is a weekly chart. But as I slowly continued on my journey, and of course, every week is not going to be good. You got some weeks that are kind of on average. It goes up, it goes down a little bit. Then I went ahead and did a 5K this particular week. So that's where it dropped a lot. And then obviously it went up again the following week. And then it continued to kind of go down again. And so this is the way it looks when you chart out all of your pacing, your mileage, your power, your heart rate variability, all of these things. It helps you results happening, at the end of the day, right? Because we just want to get faster. We want to stay injury free. We want to have fun while we run. It's why we do what we do. I mean, everyone's got their own thing that they want to get out of this. But for me, I like to see things on a chart. I like to see my progression. I like to see things on a monthly base, like a big picture. And then I like to zoom in and see on a weekly base. And then I like to see it on a daily base. And this chart that I have, that I've made, pretty much gives me exactly kind of what I'm looking for on all of those factors. So if you want this chart, you can click on the link above as there is a link there. You'd have to do it on the desktop version. You can't do it on your phone. And the weight certainly came off, so that's a good thing. When I started off on this running 90 days in a row, my weight was 231. I'm now down to 215. So that is a good number, very sustainable, and I'm very, very pleased with how things have turned out when it comes to that. It's not about how much you run, but it's about how much food you're consuming and the quality of the food that you're consuming. If you're eating a lot of junk food, you're really not going to see a whole lot of improvement. But if you're eating a lot of clean, whole foods, it will certainly help you in that process of losing weight. My body was telling me things, and I wasn't listening. And I just kept doing what I was doing because I wanted to see what it would take for me to eventually have to stop running. Now, as stupid as that sounds, and my logic behind it is probably ridiculous, I wanted to see where my breaking point was. Because if I knew where my breaking point was, I knew what it is, I would know what I would have to do to fix it. And unless I'm broken, I don't necessarily know what I need to fix. Now, again, like I said, it may sound really ridiculous and really stupid, but that's just kind of my thought pattern, as I was running this whole entire time.